Hello everyone, I'm Mary Aldhouse. Today let's begin with a review of what we studied last time.
みどりさんは自転車で学校へ行きます。みどりさんは自転車で学校へ行きます。加藤さんはいつも8時15分前に出かけます。加藤さんは毎朝電車で会社へ行きます。加藤さんはいつも8時15分前に出かけます。加藤さんは毎朝電車で会社へ行きます。
As you've just seen, verbs ending in masu are used to tell about actions that are repeated as a matter of habit, such as actions that are a part of one's everyday routine. In the skit, the following sentence was used to tell what time Mr. Kato regularly leaves for the office.
加藤さんはいつも8時15分前に出かけます。8時15分前。8時15分前。
8時15分前 means 15 minutes before 8. We've already learned pung to indicate minutes.
10分、20分、30分。
But in 8時15分前, you heard not pung, but fung. After certain numbers, the correct pronunciation of the word for minute is fung.
5分、15分、25分。
As you've probably guessed then, it would also be possible to say 7時45分 here. Now, let's get back to masu. Do you remember any other uses it has in addition to telling about habitual actions?
おやすみなさい。私は明日の朝5時に起きます。私は明日の朝5時に起きます。明日山へ行きます。やっほー。やっほ
ー。おやすみ。
As we saw in this little scene, masu can also be used to tell what one intends to do in the future. Well, let's end our review here and go on to part 6 of our story about Yang. Today's installment shows him making a visit to the Kato's house one Sunday.
Ah! ごめんなさい。大丈夫ですか。
こんにちは。
ごめんなさい。大丈夫ですか。
大丈夫ですよ。あ、加藤さん。
いらっしゃい。あ、これ写真ですね。
この間の旅行の写真です。
あ、日光の。ちょっと見せてください。
お母さん、ヤンさんですよ。
日光へはいつ行ったんですか。
先週の土曜日です。
電車で。
いいえ、車で行きました。
そうですか。
ほら、この写真。
ああ、この車で。
ヤンさん、東照宮は。
もちろん行きました。これが東照宮の写真です。
うわー、これ全部東照宮の写真。
そうですよ。私は東照宮を見に日光へ行ったんですよ。
随分たくさん撮りましたね。
先月新しいカメラを買ったんです。
あ、そうですか。あ、陽明もほら綺麗な写真だな。
ねえ東照宮はいつ頃の建物？
さあ、
これは17世紀の初めの建物です。
へえ、ヤンさんよく知ってますね。
前に本で読みました。
緑、ヤンさんは建築の専門家ですよ。
失礼しました。
ヤンさん、ケーブルカーには乗りましたか？
いいえ、乗りませんでした。
このケーブルカーですか？
はい。
ヤンさん、華厳の滝は？
ええ、見ました。
はい、お母さん。
去年私たちも見に行きましたよ、この華厳の滝。
ああ、そうですか。
ヤンさん、温泉に入ったんですか？
ええ、もちろん。着物も着ましたよ。
おお。
下駄も履きました。ほら、この下駄です。
ほら。
あら、ほんと。
これはいい写真だ。
その写真は漁師に送るつもりです。
おお。
ヤンさん、どこの旅館に泊まったんですか？
湖の近くの旅館に泊まりました。古い立派な建物でした。あ、これです。
ああ、去年の秋私たちもこの旅館に泊まりましたよ。なあ。
ええ、もみじを見に行ったんです。
あ、綺麗な紅葉のフィルムがありますよ。見ますか？
ええ、見せてください。
じゃあ。あ、いいよ。太郎。
はい。
あ、太郎、フィルムは引き出しの中ですよ。
はい。
どうぞお茶を。今年も行くんですよ。
私も一緒に行くつもりです。
その代わり勉強してください。
はーい。
いつ頃ですか
10月の末に行くんです。ヤンさんも一緒に行きませんか？
ええ、ぜひ連れて行ってください。
さあ皆さん、準備ができました。どうぞこちらへ。
よーい、スタート。
綺麗な色ですね。
私が撮ったんですよ。
よよ待ってました。
今年の秋はぜひ連れて行ってください。
え
私もよ。
え、日光はいいところだよ。ねえ、お母さん。
Did you understand the story? Yang came to show the Katos pictures of a trip he took to a famous historic and scenic place called Nikko. Since the main topic of conversation is a trip he took a week earlier, naturally many of the verbs are in the past tense. Today then, let's learn how to talk about past time.
私は今日山へ行きます。
私は先週山へ行きました。
スキーをします。
スキーをしました。
あら、
Sugihara-san is about to go skiing in the mountains. Kaiho-san, on the other hand, has just been to the mountains and he has a broken leg to show for it. They make quite a contrast, and the sentences they used were in sharp contrast too. Listen once more.
私は今日山へ行きます。
私は先週山へ行きました。
私は今日山へ行きます。
私は先週山へ行きました。
What was different about what they said? First of all, one utterance contained the word kyo, meaning today, and the other the word senshu, which means last week. Was anything else different? That's right. Ikimasu and ikimashita are different, aren't they? In telling where she was going, Sugihara-san used ikimasu, But to tell where he had been the week before, Kaiho-san used ikimashita. Let's look a little more carefully at the difference between the two. It is the endings, masu and mashita, that are different. This masu is the same one that we reviewed at the beginning of today's lesson, masu, used to tell what one is going to do. But mashita is used to talk about something that has happened in the past. Let's hunt for some uses of mashita in today's skit. Listen carefully and see if you can catch some spots where it appears.
日光へはいつ行ったんですか？
先週の土曜日です。
電車で？
いいえ、車で行きました。
Asked by Mrs. Kato if he went to Nikko by train, Yang answered this way.
いいえ、車で行きました。いいえ、車で行きました。
This means, no, I went by car. And of course, you noticed that mashita is used here, didn't you? Let's go on to the next one.
ヤンさん、東照宮は？
ええ、もちろん行きました。
Mr. Kato asked Yan, did you go to the famous shrine Toshogu? What did Yan answer?
ええ、もちろん行きました。ええ、もちろん行きました。
Mochiron means of course. He wouldn't have wanted to miss such a famous shrine, so of course he went. Mashita appeared here too, didn't it? Then, almost as if to prove that he really went, he showed them a picture of Toshogu. Midori was very surprised to find that Yang knew, although she and her mother didn't, that Toshogu was built at the beginning of the 17th century. Seeing her surprise, Yan said this to Midori.
前に本で読みました。前に本で読みました。前に本で読みました。
Here, mashita appeared in the verb yomimashita. It means I read, and honde means in a book. And what did he read? That Toshogu was built at the beginning of the 17th century. And when did he read it? Before. Mae ni means before. Mashita appeared elsewhere too. One of the famous spots at Nikko is the Kengon Falls. When Taro asked him if he saw the falls, this is what Yang answered.
ヤンさん、華厳の滝は？
ええ、見ました。ええ、見ました。ええ、見ました。
This means, yes, I saw them. Here again, we find the form mashita used, don't we? Well, we've certainly seen a lot of examples of verbs with the ending mashita. Remember that this form is used to talk about the past. Yes, we saw a lot of examples, but did you notice this? Yan didn't use watashi wa in a single one of them. Of course, the fact that he was the one who went was understood, so he could safely omit I. But you should also make a note of the fact that repetition of watashi wa, watashi wa, watashi wa in Japanese sounds very egotistical. Now, let's practice changing the masu forms we learned last time into their respective past forms with mashita.
起きます。起きます。
This means get up, doesn't it? All right, change it so that it means got up.
起きました。起きました。
Okay, this time the verb meaning eat.
食べます。食べます。
Change it to the past tense.
食べました。食べました。
And finally, the verb meaning drink.
飲みます。飲みます。
Change it to the form meaning drank.
飲みました。飲みました。
How did you do? Were you able to change all those verbs to their mashita forms? Now, let's look at a little scene in which mashita is used. Oh! Oh, what's going on here? It seems they had a burglar the night before. Yube means last night.
なるほど。夕べ入ったのか。この鍵は？
はい、ここにあります。
この鍵はいつも誰が閉めますか？
私が閉めます。
夕べも？
はい、私が閉めました。
閉めた。確かに？
はい、閉めました。
鍵は閉めたと。この窓は？
はい、いつも私が閉めます。
夕べも？
はい、私が閉めました。
確かに？
はい、閉めました。
窓も閉めたと。このコーヒーは？
私が飲みました。
夕べ？
ええ。
奥さんが飲んだ。このバナナは？
私が食べました。
ご主人が食べたと。で、夕べは何時に寝ましたか？
私は12時に寝ました。
私は1時に寝ました。
ご主人は12時、奥さんは1時に寝た。なるほど。
犯人は分かりましたか？
いいえ、分かりません。
At this rate, I'm afraid the case may never be solved. But anyway, they certainly used mashita a lot in talking about what they did the night before. Did you catch it each time it was used? The detective asked, "Who locked this?" Literally, "Who closed this?" And this is what Kaiho-san answered.
私が閉めました。
He didn't use watashi wa, but watashi ga. Watashi ga shimemashita. The focus here is on who, and ga is used to mark watashi clearly as the answer. In responding to the detective's questions, the couple kept replying with verbs ending in mashita. This is a suitably polite form, and it is the one usually used in such formal, official exchanges. But our hapless detective was muttering something completely different to himself as he took notes. What was he saying?
鍵、ご主人が閉めた。窓、奥さんが閉めた。コーヒー、奥さんが飲んだ。バナナ、ご主人が食べた。ご主人、12時に寝た。奥さん、1時に寝た。
As he took notes, he muttered shimeta to himself instead of shimemashita, nonda instead of nomimashita, and so on, using a simpler form. Actually, shimemashita may be called the polite past form and shimeta the plain past form of the verb for close. This shimeta and the plain past form of other words are used as main verbs at the end of a sentence only when one is taking notes or talking to oneself or talking to people that one is perfectly at home with. But when it is combined with something else, the plain past is a very handy form with many uses. Let's take a look at the plain past form of ikimashita.
行った。行った。
We'll see how to put verbs into the plain past form later, but first, let's see what kind of expressions this form can be used in. Here's an example from the skit.
日光へはいつ行ったんですか？
先週の土曜日です。
電車で？
いいえ、車で行きました。
日光へはいつ行ったんですか？
Here, Mrs. Kato asked him when he went to Nikko. Did you hear itta, the plain past form of ikimashita, being used? That's right. It was joined with ndis in ittandis, wasn't it? This ndis combination is very common in spoken Japanese. It is used when some explanation or confirmation is needed about a situation that both the speaker and the listener are already aware of. Thus, it can be used in asking for an explanation or in giving one. The combination of the plain past and this is used in the next section of the skit too.
ヤンさん、どこの旅館に泊まったんですか？
湖の近くの旅館に泊まりました。
ヤンさん、どこの旅館に泊まったんですか？
Taro was already aware that Yang must have stayed at some inn, and therefore he used the this pattern with tomattan desu to ask for an additional explanation of where it was that he stayed. I hope this has helped you understand the nuance of the plain past form with this. Let's watch the next scene.
随分たくさん撮りましたね。
先月新しいカメラを買ったんです。先月新しいカメラを買ったんです。
Here, when Taro said that he really took a lot of pictures, Yang answered with the this form and said that he had just bought a new camera the month before. His answer is given as an explanation, and it implies that it is because he just bought a new camera that he took so many pictures. Since it can suggest this sort of nuance, the plain past with this is a very useful expression to know. Here are the plain past forms of the verbs that appeared in the examples we've just seen.
行った、泊まった、買った。
And here are the mashta forms of the same verbs.
行きました、泊まりました、買いました。
All right, now let's find out how to make the plain past form. Actually, it's very easy. All you need to do is take the te form and change the final syllable. Verbs with a te ending change to ta for the plain past, and those with a de ending change to da. And that's all there is to it.
Kaihoさん、薬を飲みましたか？
はい、飲みました。
本当に飲んだんですか？
飲みましたよ。
いつ飲んだんですか？
すみません。
飲んでください。飲んでください。
はい、飲みます。
飲みましたか？
はい、飲みました。
Here, the Japanese verb for drink appeared in all sorts of forms, past and present. Did you notice that in Japanese, the verb for drink is used with medicine instead of the verb for take? Next, let's practice using the plain past form in combination with this. First, someone here will make some statement using the mashta form. Then, you ask when, using the plain past with desu ka? The use of this expression indicates a strong interest in what the other person has said, so put yourself into it. First, let's have Mine-san say something.
日光へ行きました。日光へ行きました。
Okay, ask him when he went to Nikko. Go ahead.
いつ行ったんですか？いつ行ったんですか？
先週行きました。
Were you able to form the question, いつ行ったんですか? Nikko-e isn't needed because, as I've mentioned several times before, in Japanese it's common practice to leave out things which are already understood. For the same reason, Mine-san left Nikko-e out of his answer and said only, 先週行きました. Next, let's have Kaiho-san tell us what he did.
カメラを買いました。カメラを買いました。
He says he bought a camera. Ask him when.
いつ買ったんですか？いつ買ったんですか？
先週買いました。
Next, let's take a look at some writing.
ま、み、む、め、も。
Today we'll examine these 5 hiragana letters.
ま、ま、ま、前、います、頭、み、み、み、見せます、紙、君、む、む、む、胸、飲む、目、目、目、メガネ、雨、閉めます、も、も、も、桃、着物、荷物。
First today we practiced the polite past form mashita. Then we learned about the plain past form, which often appears in combination with ndes when people are explaining or asking for an explanation. We'll review these 2 points next time. For now, pay special attention to how they were used in today's skit.
日光へはいつ行ったんですか？
先週の土曜日です。
電車で？
いいえ、車で行きました。
これ全部東照宮の写真？
そうですよ。私は東照宮を見に日光へ行ったんですよ。
随分たくさん撮りましたね。
先月新しいカメラを買ったんです。
あ、そうですか。ヤンさん、どこの旅館に泊まったんですか？
湖の近くの旅館に泊まりました。古い立派な建物でした。
ヤンさん、華厳の滝は？
ええ、見ました。